Hello, and welcome to our presentation on our hero Goku. Oh, sorry, I mean Heroku. So we're going to be talking about what it is, what it does, and why you should use it, followed by a demonstration of Heroku. So what is it? Heroku is a platform as a service, or PaaS provider. It provides all necessary components of the infrastructure layer so you can easily and quickly deploy apps.
Heroku can automatically build and deploy your apps using build scripts. There are also many add-on resources you can easily incorporate, such as applications, databases, etc. It also provides easy access to all logging output from every component of your app and each process.
So in terms of why use Heroku, first off, Heroku is very lightweight in comparison to other alternatives. Additionally, it can be great for companies just starting off with a couple employees, but is easily scalable up to a company of thousands. Also, you can host any web app for free, and it continues to be cost effective. It is scaled up to increase performance. So now we'd like to move on to a demo of how to set up a simple app on Heroku.
So at this point, we want to demonstrate Heroku for you and show you the capabilities of it. We're going to do that by deploying a local web app that we've created on our machine to Heroku. And we've created a blog post about this so you can use that as a reference. And so we're just going to jump right into it. So we already have our DMP website already deployed, or not deployed, but it's running here locally on our laptop, and we are going to go set up Heroku. First step here is to sign up for a Heroku account. We've already done that. It's pretty easy to do so. And then these are just some preliminary stuff you need to take care of in order for it to work properly. We're going to go back over here to our structure. So we have Atom up with our folder structure, and we're here in the directory of that structure. And the first thing we need to do is we need to initialize Git. So we'll do that now. Get it started. Give it an initial commit. All right, great. So Heroku builds upon Git. When you are using Git, instead of pushing it to GitHub, for example, you're going to be pushing it to the Heroku servers. All right, at this point, we have everything else ready to go. Let me just make sure. All right, what we'll want to do is log into Heroku. It already has my email in there because I've been logged in previously, and you just put in your password. Now, anytime you push to Heroku, it's going to be pushing in association with this account. All right, now that we have that logged in and ready to go, we're going to create a Heroku app. We'll call this IS531 Rocks. If you don't give a name there, it'll just create one for you. I don't think you can do underscores or uppercase letters, so we'll just do that. All right, so there's two files that we have to create at this point before we can push it to Heroku. We need to tell it what the file or what the project name is, and we also need to declare the dependencies that are associated with this. So we're gonna go to the root directory here, create a new file, and it's called procfile with no extension involved. And then we need to copy over this line of code. Again, this is in the blog post as a reference. And we just need to change the project name to the project we're running. I'm pretty sure that it's just the same thing as a directory name when we first created the DMP project. All right, so that's good. And so now it knows what project to point to. And now we need to create a pip file, and this will install all the dependencies that are installed. And it's just called pip file with no extension. So you can see here we have pip file right here and proc file right here. And here is a sample pip file in our blog. We're gonna copy that. And so this is just telling us all the packages that we want installed when we move it over to Heroku. So Django Mago Plus, and some other necessary packages that we need. All right, and that's pretty much it at this point. What we need to do is we need to go to our settings.py to make it allow any new website URL that we associate it with. The star will just tell it any website URL that we assign it to. It should work just fine. If once you have an official domain name, you can put in that specific name there. And just one other thing we have to do is we have to include the white noise package in the middleware. That's required for the DMP to work properly. So we'll just include that here in our settings.py. So now that we've done all that, we need to commit our changes. We'll call it just Heroku prep. And then at that point, we can push it to Heroku. So we do git push Heroku master. And then that will just compress everything. And it's going to install all the dependencies that we have already installed locally, specifically the packages that we declared in the pip file. And that failed. We forgot one important step. When we have that pip file installed, we need to put it in a format that Heroku will understand. So we do that through pipenv lock. And that will create the virtual environment that Heroku will understand. All right, let's try that again. Push it. Except we might need to commit it as well. Yeah, we may need to commit that. All right, we're gonna add it, commit, included pip file. All right, and then we will do git push Heroku master. And this time it should work. So once that's finished running, it's deployed on Heroku. So good job. So you can have the link right here, or you can run the command Heroku open, and there it is on Heroku, same exact web app. So again, we have all this information listed on how to do it step by step in this article, and we'll include that. And good luck to you.